Hello everyone, it's Daphne and I want to welcome you to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I got this glowy look. I started with the Joanna Vargas Daily Serum, which is a all-natural face serum that smells delicious and looks green. Then I followed up with this new Lancome eye cream, which has just a bit of sparkle in it to make my eyes look very bright. Then I continued with the DCM silicone primer, which just makes my pores flawless, just like you would want yours to be, I'm sure. Had to wipe my hands because it's very sleek. Then I used the Dior Lip Addict Maximizer, which makes my lips soft and beautiful. After that, I primed my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden, how I normally do. I blended it all with my beauty blender. And then I decided to get a set of brushes from above because I had no brushes. I dipped my brush in the Graftobian Luxe Cashmere Setting Powder. These are the eyeshadows I had to choose from: Subculture, Pixi, and Colourpop. See the Graftobian Setting Powder? I used it to mattify my eye area, and then I got to using the Subculture from Anastasia. First of all, I use the color Dawn on my crease with a large brush. This is a bit of a yellowish beige color. I wanted the transition to be very fluid, so to say, so I blended it all out very nicely with my MAC brush. Then I took the shade called Rowdy, that purple, which looks almost black, on a bit of a smaller brush, but still a crease brush. And my idea was to create a sort of a halo eye. That's why I blended everything through the crease and I added a bit under the eye. But I left the middle side of the eyelid bare, just with the powder, the Graftobian translucent powder. Perfect eye look. I am so pleased with the Subculture palette by Anastasia. Unlike several other bloggers, I just love it. The colors are very pigmented and to me they blend very well as long as I keep the correct color combinations. Then I took the Colourpop Super Shock in Hustle, and first I tried to apply it with my finger, but that didn't really work as expected. These eyeshadows are so creamy, and I want to thank Laura again from Laura's Corner, who gifted me with these eyeshadows as well as the Pixi eyeshadows and the blush. And then I took a flat brush and that seemed to do the job much better. What a vibrant purple color this is. I love it. It has a tiny bit of shimmer which perhaps is not very obvious from a distance. After that, I used the color SnowFlake from the Pixi palette in the middle of my halo eye to give more shine. to the eyes and also above the whole crease area, under the brow, on the brow bone. That's right. Perfection in blending. And then I wiped a bit the fallout, but there wasn't so much fallout. Then I took my Dior Skin Forever in shade 020. I applied one pump to each side of the face, spreading it with my fingers, and then of course I went in and I buffed it with my beauty blender. This Dior foundation is one of my absolute favorites, and now that I am so tanned, it blends into my skin tone like a dream. I will stay tanned for the foreseeable future because it's better for my skin. I have psoriasis, I discovered, so sun helps. Then I'm taking the Lancome concealer in shade 015. I love this concealer. I see it's very appreciated on Instagram and I can understand why. It doesn't budge. It has a beautiful shade. That's where Flocky came in, and I asked my husband to remove him from the room because he was being crazy. Flocky is my youngest cat. And I use more of this Graftobian Luxe Cashmere setting powder under my eyes. I must tell you, this is indeed the best setting powder I've ever used, especially for baking. It's like a dream. It doesn't flash back, it looks perfect in photos, it's very finely milled, and I adore it. I got it for free from Octoly. Then my Dior powder in 020. I apply it all over my face with a buffing brush, sort of a kabuki. And I wipe under the eyes. See how flawless it all looks and how well it blends with my skin tone. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. After this, the Anastasia Liquid Glow in Oyster. I pick up some of it on the beauty blender and I apply it above my cheeks in that classic C shape, taking it a bit on the bridge of the nose as well. And then I follow with Eclipse from the Aurora Glow Kit, also from Anastasia. This is where the magic happens. I just love layering my highlighter. I feel like a creature out of space. I adore this glow. And I follow it with the Pixibeauty Rome Rose blush, which is golden shimmer in a pink base. It looks fabulous. At first I wanted to add no bronzer, but then I changed my mind a bit. I added my Tom Ford Gold Dust all over the cheeks, on the sides, to define my skin even further. I have to say I'm really loving all the new products I'm using in this video. They will be listed in the description bar. Now I'm using my Guerlain Meteorites, my favorite set from last year, 2016, that are very glowy, just the way I like them. Now comes the tricky part. Eyeliner, of course. I'm using my MAC Black Track Fluid line with my MAC brush and doing my signature cat eye that I cannot live without. No matter how hard I try, I always go back to my cat eye look because I think it's amazing on me. Whether I do a smoky eye, a halo eye, or a cut crease, cat eyes always save me. This time I got a rather good symmetry between the eyes, which makes me even prouder because it doesn't always happen. But I felt so inspired that everything went smooth. Now with the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown, I draw over my eyebrows. My eyebrows are already microbladed. They are tattooed, I just need to fill them in so that they are a bit more striking, which to me looks great when I'm wearing a full face of makeup. There is a difference between with pomade and without pomade. I really prefer having the pomade on when I am wearing makeup. And then I am smoothing them down with the spoolie, making sure everything is in place. Yeah, and I have to tell you ahead of time, I forgot to put mascara while I was filming. I added it afterwards, but don't worry. It's not such a huge difference because I don't wear false lashes. Now the lipstick, this Anastasia Beverly Hills matte lipstick in soft pink. It would be more matte if I didn't have that Dior lip plumper underneath, but I tried it. It's a bit too matte for my taste. I really prefer wearing it like this, and you see, that's the final look. I hope you enjoyed watching the video and that you will give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you again soon.